You're listening to Permission To, the podcast where we dive into the science and soul of owning your worthiness as a perfectly imperfect human being. I'm your host, Sam Dew, psychotherapist, positive psychology coach, mama to a beautiful 5-year-old Amelie, and passionate advocate for living an inspired life. My aim is to show you that you have full permission to own your worthiness so that you can embrace your true nature and begin walking boldly toward your dreams. Let's dive in. Hi everyone. This is a little bit of a different podcast episode. There's not really any tips or tools here. It's just designed to be a letter, a love letter to anyone who is having critical thoughts about themselves or feeling maybe a little bit disappointed about the first quarter of 2023. Maybe you might be like me and thinking, I haven't been as productive as I would have liked. I haven't achieved as much as I would have liked. Or you might be thinking, if you're a business owner, I know lots of business owners are finding things tough at the moment. And so there might be that sense of, I haven't earned as much money as I would have liked to in the first quarter. So this is just a love letter from me to you. And so just, listen in. You don't need to take any notes. There's no action from this. I guess this is probably like the love letter that I needed to hear as well. So it's a bit for me, it's a bit for you. The reality is I've been witnessing a lot of businesses struggle and also feeling sad to see a lot of businesses shutting their doors. I think, deciding to change your business, to close your business, it's a really, really big choice. And yeah, in my experience, I'm not an economist, but I find that small businesses seem to be the ones that face the brunt of changes with the economy, especially smaller, less established businesses, like those really, really big businesses with huge audiences and huge followings. They're maybe not going to feel the impact as much as, a small business. And so, yeah, it's hard. I've been seeing some of my, friends and community members shut their businesses and genuinely feeling really sad for them. And the reality is, for many of us, we've also just survived 2 to 3 years of COVID impacting on us and our businesses. It might not be your business, it might be your career, it might be your travel plans, whatever it is. We have all been impacted. We were all in survival mode for the last couple of years. And I feel like in many ways this year has felt so much better. But yeah, there is a part of it that's hard. And I think that is around, money and business and changes with the economy. But also I'm hearing this, not just from myself, where I have found that I have felt less productive the first quarter of this year, but also from so many of my community, just this sense that we have slowed down. Things might be taking you a little bit longer than normal. You might be feeling less productive. And I just really want to give you such a big permission slip. Not that you need permission from me. Obviously, I hope that you can give this to yourself to just, if you are feeling any sense of disappointment, any sense of stress or, sadness, grief around the first quarter of this year, it's okay to feel however you feel. If you feel anger, if you feel sadness, disappointment, whatever it is that you feel, you're allowed to feel it. I think collectively we have all been through a lot. And to now be navigating all these changes with the economy, it feels a little bit unfair in some ways. So just a reminder, it's okay. Feel however you feel. And then you can probably guess what I'm going to say. The second part of this love letter is, remember, you are whole and complete and worthy in every way possible. It doesn't matter where you're at in your career, your studies, your business, your finances. You are still enough. You are still worthy of love. You are still worthy of dreaming and hoping and prioritizing you. And I know it's so easy to get caught up in the metrics of, success, money, all of those things, and to think that, that our sense of self-worth is tied to that. But this is a reminder that you are whole and complete and absolutely enough, perfectly imperfect as you are right now. And it's okay if it feels safe for you. I know everyone's circumstances are different, but if it feels safe for you to do this, it's okay to move between the present and maybe any challenges that you're experiencing, any resistance that you're experiencing, any difficulty getting work done or bringing in income. It's okay to be in the present of that and also hold a big, beautiful vision for the future. And this is something I've been working on with myself a lot. Like, it's okay to give yourself permission to dream and to keep thinking about the future, as well as being present in the now. And hope is such a powerful, powerful tool. A lot of evidence about it, but it's okay to hope. It's okay to think about the future. It's okay that even though things are hard now, to decide that you want to keep going. And it's also okay if you decide that you need a rest, So an invitation to check in with yourself, see how you're feeling, ask yourself, what do I need? And I wanted to do a special shout out to anyone who is in a season where they need to go slow. And I'm not just talking about mums. Maybe you're a mum of young children. Maybe you're pregnant and you're in that first trimester where you just feel tired and everything feels hard. Maybe you're facing mental health challenges or chronic health issues. Yeah, or maybe you're aware that your brain works differently. And I think, maybe you're aware that your capacity to be productive, to achieve in the way, in inverted commas, in the way society kind of preaches to us. Maybe you're aware that you don't have capacity for that right now. You've either got your own health issues, caring for someone else, whatever it is that is going on for you. It's okay in a world obsessed with productivity. It's okay to really celebrate yourself for who you are, for how you make people feel, and for the relationships that you have, for the caring work that you do, whether that's caring for others or caring for yourself. All of these things, we live in a society where we don't celebrate them. We only celebrate the money wins and the metrics and the success and the graduations, but find some ways to celebrate yourself outside of the productivity. And that might be about honouring the season you're in. So it's okay if you're in a season where you need to go slow. It's okay if you've been feeling less productive. We have just, navigated COVID. And I think I'm noticing a lot of my clients, a lot of my community, they just want to go a bit slower this year. And that's okay. And if there are people who, when you're around them, you feel like you're not enough, or you feel like you can't keep up, or just a sense of shame of like, why aren't I like them? an invitation to create space from those situations and from those people. Prioritize being around people where there is a celebration of you and your enoughness. There is an acceptance of where you're at, rather than a pushing for more productivity, for more success. So that's my little love note for you. If you're looking at it and you're going, it's April, I haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve yet, I haven't earned what I wanted to earn, or something hasn't gone according to plan, just a reminder that so much can change in 30 days. And no matter what is going on in your external world, you are always enough. And I hope that this little love note just lands to those people that need to hear it. I know there will be loads of people who are thriving and life's going great and they don't need this. But for those of you who needed it, I hope it landed. And for anyone who didn't, you can always save it and listen back to it if you ever have a rough month or a rough period where you feel like things aren't going according to plan. That's it. I would be so grateful if you think there's anyone who needs to hear this episode. If you could either share it on socials or leave me a 5-star review. The more people that hear these messages and hear what they need, the better. So thank you for helping me get my messages out there, and I will chat to you next week.